showing any signs of strengthening back to a tropical storm status at all. Winds at 30 miles per hour, nearly stationary, and it's expected to slowly weaken, but it has already created the winds, which created the waves, which are still lashing the beaches. So that's why we have the rip current danger here. A little farther out towards the east, closer to Africa here, this is Tropical Storm Carl. Or this actually... Oh, this is Carl here. Winds at 45 miles per hour, moving west at 13 miles per hour. So it's moving at a fairly decent clip on towards the east to the west here, and also behind it. Another invest area we have a close eye on. The models are picking up on both of these properties here, and both are fraught with perils. A lot of hurdles they have to get over and under to get anywhere close to the U.S. I think the chances of that happening are pretty slim. But the most immediate concern, definitely Lesser Antilles and even parts of Bermuda, all the models take it on towards the west, then generally towards the northwest, and eventually what happens at this point, will they turn it more north? If it does so, Bermuda definitely a target in that. The east coast of the U.S. probably not, and all the models do take it more towards the north and away from the U.S. later on next week.
As you'll see, when shoppers add an item to their jet carts, they automatically shrink the prices of millions of other products.
Very impressive.
It's got a little kick to it.
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Nice shirt, Craig.
At Jet.com, we're always looking for unbelievable money-saving innovations.
What's it like to be in good hands? Like finding new ways to be taken care of.
Home, car, life insurance, obviously. Oh.
But with added touches you can't get everywhere else, like claim-free rewards?
Or safe driving bonus checks. Oh, yes. Even a claim satisfaction guarantee. N means protection plus unique extras. Only from an expert Allstate agent.
It's good to be in good hands.
You don't let anything keep you sidelined. That's why you drink Ensure with 9 grams of protein and 26 vitamins and minerals. For the strength and energy to get back to doing what you love. Ensure, always be you.
It's Peyton. It's Peyton on Sunday morning.
E-Man.
What up, Pete?
You know I have DirecTV NFL Sunday ticket. I get every game, every Sunday, all in HD.
Yeah, I know that.
So you want to come over? I'll make nachos.
I can't right now, man. I'm playing.
Oh, yeah. All right. Pencil you in for Tuesday.
Get NFL Sunday ticket included at no extra charge. Only on DirecTV.
If your heartburn medication's not doing its job, the food you eat during the day can also haunt you at night. So try Nexium 24-hour. Just 1 pill each day shuts down your stomach's active acid pumps to stop the burn of frequent heartburn all day and night.
Have we seen them before?
Banish the burn with Nexium 24-hour.
No matter when or where severe weather hits, storm recovery is something we all can lend a hand in. And one of the best ways you can help is to donate blood. That's why the Weather Channel is partnering with the Red Cross. Here we go. Whether preparing for a storm or assisting in the aftermath, a donation of blood helps save lives, period. Visit redcrossblood.org or call 1-800-RED-CROSS to learn more. Help with tomorrow's recovery by donating your blood today.
To the Weather Channel all day this Thursday.
That's as we celebrate fall around America. Starting bright and early on AMHQ.
America. What makes fall great in your region? That's what we're hoping to highlight. We're going to be doing this little tour of the country type of thing. It's going to be fun.
We're talking football, and our floor director with the football walks away as we come on TV. So we have time to talk about the music we're hearing. It's the show by Dougie Fresh, who turns 50 years old today.
50 years young.
Young.
That's crazy.
I mean, we were like, what?
We were
2, 3 when this song came out in 1986. I mean, just sort of behind the ears on the Similac breath.
Oh, my goodness.
Anyway, hey, there's a show going on in the NFL in East Rutherford, MetLife Stadium. The Gigantes, the New York Giants, taking on the Saints from New Orleans, and a chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms in the forecast.
And those winds, too. South-southwest at about 10 miles per hour. We'll see how that affects gameplay. Not the only game in town.
Rotate games. There we go. Baltimore Ravens taking on the Browns of Cleveland. 1-0 versus 0-1, and some rain showers for the first part of the day. Hopefully things will dry out in time for game time, which is 1 o'clock Sunday afternoon.
Yeah, so, you know, sunshine this time of year, sun angle still really high, so watch for the sunburn factor, especially at this game in Los Angeles with the LA Rams against the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, and plenty of sunshine. Temperatures close to 90 degrees. Another hot day in the land of La-La. That's Southern California. Another game we're going to, it's Charlotte. Speaking of heat, not as much sunshine, but we'll see some clouds, maybe leading some rain showers as we head late in the day. But overall, the Panthers, last year's Super Bowl losers, taking on the Niners here in a very warm day. I'm thinking the Panthers definitely have the edge in that game.
All right, we head to Steelers country in Pittsburgh against the Bengals. Showers and thunderstorms possible here. Kickoff is at 1, so you see that chance at least for not only the tailgating, but the start of the game and the end of the game.
Yeah, tailgate is definitely impacted. By the way, heads up, there's no safe place when you hear lightning and hear thunder and see lightning in the area. It is also very dangerous.
Want to make sure everyone pays attention to any PA announcements regarding the weather. Well, thank you so much for joining us here on Weekend Recharge.
Show.
We're done. We're out.
Ow.
Weather destinations up next.
We got one more thing to talk about. That's the forecast across the Northeast and the Ohio Valley and Great Lakes throughout the day today. More rain showers already moving across the region that continue to push eastward as we head into your Saturday afternoon. Drying weather out there for areas in St. Louis, so improving weekend forecast view, but rain showers. But the radar in forecast mode continue to push into the Toledo area, Cleveland, even Detroit. More rain for you. Louisville, showers and thunderstorms through the mid-afternoon hours, then clearing out as we head later on tonight. But the rain continues to press into the interior of the Northeast as we head through dinner time. Rochester, even Buffalo, Ithaca, all seeing some showers and thunderstorms tonight, and they linger into New England as we head into your Sunday morning and then Sunday afternoon as well. So overall, the moisture flow continues, and ahead of this cold front, showers and thunderstorms erupt and then continue to move across the region and linger into your Monday morning. Definitely an impact for your Monday morning commute. Scattered showers in the forecast Sunday into Monday. Stay tuned now for Weather Destination.
These are the most awe-inspiring weather destinations on our planet.
One of the most awesome things I've ever seen in my life, ever.
Must-see locations.
There's always wild, wonderful weather that's happening around you.
You're seeing this incredible force of nature.
Amazing outdoor amphitheaters.
It's one of the most amazing places on Earth to observe the weather.
Where weather is the main attraction.
No matter how far you travel, you'll never run out of options to experience weather.
Put these places on your bucket list.
As a meteorologist, that'd be one of my favorite spots to go on vacation.
We're counting down the top 10 weather destinations. From death-defying adventures to moments of inspiration and awe. We're taking you to wild and wonderful places where you can experience weather like Mother Nature intended.
I think you could travel the world 100 times around and you're still not going to run out of chances to experience a new kind of weather or see something you've never seen.
Weather fascinates pretty much everybody, and the extreme type of weather just takes these emotions to another level.
You're going to see Mother Nature at her most dramatic and often most beautiful.
Extreme weather is just another type of extreme adventure.
For humans, it's what pushes our limits, what pushes our boundaries.
Catching the perfect wave is every surfer's dream, but sometimes this thrill comes with its share of danger. To kick off our list, we're headed to Maui. At number 10, it's the infamous surf spot known as Jaws. Some call it the holy grail of surfing, the Pearl of the South Pacific. It's a wave few surfers dare to ride, and for good reason.
Some of the biggest, baddest waves that we have are seen on the North Shore of Maui in an area that we call Jaws. It's named after the movie, this dangerous thing that comes out of nowhere.
Those who attempt to surf it are taking their lives in their hands.
It's so powerful. It can literally rip your limbs off.
It's a heavy, intense, difficult, dangerous place to go and surf. It has potential to give you the biggest, best ride of your entire life.
The Jaws break can be found approximately 1/2 mile off the north central coast of Maui, Hawaii. Swells here tower anywhere between 20 and 80 feet. But catching one of these colossal waves is a phenomenon that occurs only a few times a year.
The biggest of all the waves that arrive on the coast of Maui typically are found from October to April during the winter season. You get a big storm system that's blowing for a long period of time over a big expanse of ocean. That is what's going to create the biggest swell and the biggest waves.
As the mega swells approach the north shore of Maui, they hit an underwater ridge forming enormous walls of water. Jaws awakens.
It's such a big deal when Jaws is actually in full force that people go to a cliff near the surf break to watch.
The amount of power that is in the water is something that people on land just can't comprehend.
No one knows this better than big wave guru Garrett McNamara. An extreme waterman and thrill seeker, he's traveled the globe chasing the biggest and baddest waves.
I've always pushed it to the edge. It's much more exciting, much more fun than being really cautious and calculated.
Garrett has conquered the almighty Jaws and has moved on to another target, an unassuming surf spot off the coast of Nazaré, Portugal.
Oh my God. Since we've discovered this wave, I've really just focused 110% of the time and energy on Portugal.
Just to the west of Nazaré, Portugal, the seabed rises abruptly, and the overall undersea geography helps to make already big waves coming from the North Atlantic way bigger.
That geography, an underwater canyon, 140 miles long and up to 16,000 feet deep, that ends just offshore. It magnifies the swells, churning up waves so huge they seem impossible to surf. But that's exactly what Garrett did on November 1st, 2011, a day that would make his name legendary.
I see this big set on the horizon, and we're going out towards it.
And then Garrett latches onto a monster.
It smashed me down, and then it pushed me forward and flew me out front, and everything felt perfect. It was like magic.
Garrett didn't realize it at the time, but he had just made history.
And I'm just like, what? What just happened? But it didn't seem like anything special. It just felt like a good wave.
At a whopping 78 feet, Garrett snatched the title for the biggest wave ever ridden, crowning him a surfing legend.
After that wave, the career skyrocketed. I just felt so proud and honored. I've entered it and with no attachments, and it ended up winning, which was amazing.
From big wave surfing in the ocean to big wave surfing in the sky, the next destination on our list is one of the few places in the world you can go surfing without getting wet. At number 9, it's Burketown, Australia. Surreal, mysterious, otherworldly. Once you see a morning glory roll cloud, you'll never forget it.
The morning glory clouds are a really unusual cloud formation. They look like snakes or long tubes.
It kind of looks like something you've never seen before. It kind of looks like hot dog clouds.
It's a cloud essentially that becomes detached from another cloud just above the surface of the Earth. And I mean just above, almost so you can reach out and touch it.
Although these clouds can be observed across the world, Burketown in Queensland, Australia is the only place it can be seen on a predictable basis.
It has to do with the circulations over the Gulf in this area that makes it really favorable to get that rising then sinking motion to allow these morning glory roll clouds to form.
September through October is considered the peak season, but you have to be an early riser to experience a morning glory cloud. It's a spectacular sight if you're lucky enough to see one. But for some people, these clouds are more than just eye candy.
The morning glory clouds are such a rare phenomenon that they attract glider pilots.
Each fall, extreme hang glider pilots from around the world, like Johnny Durand, gather to ride these rare clouds.
I guess it's kind of like riding the longest wave in the world on a surfboard. It's something that we, probably all pilots dream of flying in their lifetime.
Morning glory clouds may appear stationary, but they are actually moving at speeds up to 35 miles per hour, producing a rippling effect in the sky similar to waves.
It can be described as a wave because on the front end you have that air rising, moving up into the cloud, and then on the back end that air is sinking.
To be able to fly something that is moving at such a high speed and not have to stop and circle to stay in the air it's pretty impressive.
The majesty of these clouds is undeniable, but beneath its glory and grandeur lurks a hidden danger. Often gliders are met with unexpected turbulence and sudden wind squalls.
1 minute you're at 2,000 feet having the time of your life flying at the front of this amazing weather phenomena, and a minute later you get sucked over the back and you're on the ground.
Only a dozen hang glider pilots have flown the morning glory. For these brazen few, it's a dream come true.
Pilots that have been lucky enough to do it are certainly going to have memories that last a lifetime.
Up next on our countdown, 2 extremes, 1 location. It's the land of fire and ice.
One of the most awesome things I've ever seen in my life, ever.
And later, winter weather on steroids.
It can be really sunny and bright and warm one second, and then the next you're in the middle of this giant storm.